Hey everybody, welcome back into my channel. This is Universal Beauty. My name's Lorraine, and I thought today we'd talk about some Morphe products. I think we mentioned that in the last video. But anyway, I find it to be such great value for money. Before we get to that though, I thought I would just show you a couple of other things that are great. Are you familiar, for example, with this Skin Fix, the brand Skin Fix? I don't know about you, but in these winter months, there are just certain times where my skin can get really dry. For me, it's usually right here or right here, and it's so irritating that even putting jewelry on, or I don't know if you even put fragrance there, it really acts up, and it's so irritating throughout the day. So anyway, I found this stuff. This is just the one that is called the Daily Lotion, and it's just a kind of like the consistency is just like a regular cream like this. And I just, put a little of this on that spot, and it really keeps everything from getting too red or irritated, and helps a lot. Now, if it's like something where it's become really bad, there's this stuff here, and this is the Targeted Body Balm. And it has a much more of a, well, the top is still sealed on this one. Let me open that this way. It is much more of a thick cream like this that you really have to spend some time rubbing that in, or even leaving it like that, and it's like a real intensive moisture, so that'll help. If anybody has, something like that that's irritating them in their life, that is something I recommend. I understand too that they've got like a really good under eye circles kind of cream that I kind of have on my want list. People have been raving about it, and you guys know how I'm always complaining about this stuff. And I think the more that you try to pack on any kind of concealer and really make this completely go away, it's more obvious. So I just kind of try to even out the skin tone, and then I just live with it. But I may try that. The other thing I think is really great is this Fenty Beauty. This is the Frost Bunny Metallic Eye and Lip Crayon 3-piece set. And I got this also Sephora sale. These are really nice. It comes in like this really cute little package too. And there's 3 different colors. One is like a gold, one's like a rose gold, and one's like a bronzy gold. And they're just these great pencils that, is that gonna show up for me on camera today? I don't know. Maybe I could try one of the darker ones, or, Anyway, they're great for pinpointing like right here in your inner corner, just under the brow bone, in the center of your lips, anywhere you want to use these. They're super great. That one just decided not to show up for us on camera. Let me try the rose gold. I don't know if I'm going to get anywhere with that. Yeah, I think you can kind of see that pretty well, right? Like this. Because I think if I bring it in, you can see my ugly scar on my hand, but sorry. It's not showing up as beautiful as it is, but anyway. Now I'm dropping her on the floor. Sorry, Rihanna. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about Morphe. I think it's such value for money. Great eyeshadow palettes. I haven't really delved into things like the highlighters or anything other than the eyeshadow palettes. And I just think, especially if you are like a beginner or you feel that you're a little inexperienced, you get such a great range of products. So anyway, I've already kind of tried to do most of the work on my face that we don't really care to see or need to see. Too Faced Shadow Insurance eye primer. What is wrong with my lighting today? This stuff is on my eyelids. Always, I find that just works out best for me. I tried this Revlon Youth FX Fill and Blur Primer for face and neck. I tried that today. I haven't used this before, so I'm testing that out today too. And my great Kevyn Aucoin foundation balm that I just love and adore. Did I use any concealer today? I don't think I did. I think I just kept the Kevyn Aucoin going up a little bit higher. It's really pretty much good enough for me. Cocoa Contour, the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit. I did a little bit of contouring with that. Just here, here, and across my forehead. So to give you a little perspective about what great value these Morphe palettes are, you know, we all love Natasha Denona. The colors are great, the palettes are beautiful, but they're just so expensive. I'm at that point where I just don't see dropping $100, $120 for a palette. I just can't, you know, do that. Now, luckily, Natasha Denona has come up with these minis that some people have said in the reviews that the formula, they don't feel like it's quite the same. However, they're really quite nice. And I think these are 25, but I got one in the sale recently. What is with my lights? Always, huh? Okay, and this one is like the Lila Mini. The Lila palette itself is really gorgeous, but again, so expensive. This is the Mini, and it's got some really beautiful colors here. Okay, so I was thrilled to get this for like $12.99 in the sale, and I've taken it for a couple of spins, and yeah, I think it's really, really nice. Now, also in the post-Christmas sale, here comes Morphe, and today we're going to be using this palette that's called the 35T Taupe. Okay, I haven't used this yet, but this is normally, I want to say, is it $25 or $35? Also got this for $12.99 in the post-Christmas sale. Seriously, wait till you see this too. If you're not familiar with Morphe, same price as the Natasha Denona little one that you get 6 shadows in. Here's what it looks like, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 shadows in here. So this is all different colors of taupe and gold and rose gold, and you've got shimmers, you've got mattes. Isn't that great? Think about this, $12.99 for this, and this is quality product. I love Morphe shadows. They're very smooth and they're so blendable and great. So anyway, like I said, I have not used this yet, so we are winging it today. Let's see, where will we start? I think I'm gonna start with this color that's called OMG. It's reading darker than it is right here. Maybe I'll start with a lighter one. How about maybe, okay, how about this one? We'll start with this one to do like a transition shade, and that one is actually called Dope. So let's see how dope you are. I'm taking, let's see, my Morphe Jeffree Star brush, and I want to say this is the sun is so bright. I don't know, you guys. It looks like this, okay? It's like a little round puff ball. Okay, going into that color called Dope. Sorry. Maybe I should, if I planned it out better, I could probably, okay, so I'm just kind of going in my crease and above. I didn't finish my sentence there. If I planned ahead, I might have all these brushes set out with numbers written down on the side for me so I could tell you, but I think you can probably figure it out or see something comparable in your own brushes and go along. You know, this isn't rocket science, it's makeup, and you can always adapt what you have. Okay, so I just put this in my kind of in and above my crease, I would say, to just get something down there, okay? And I'm still using and loving this sponge in a thing here just to, you know, you wipe off your brush in there after you've done the shadow. Oh, I'm really, how did we do without this thing before? Okay, and then this brush is going up next. Again, can I see? I think this one says it is a, do I want to say an IS9, something like that? Okay, and I'm going to go into this color here that is called Badass. This one, right there. Okay, and that's kind of just a soft mauve color. And I am now just going to kind of start depositing this on the outside of the eye, but in the crease. Kind of just swirling it around a little, okay, just to get some on there. Now, I'm not too interested about making it perfectly blended at this point because we'll come back and do that, but okay, just, I'm not going all the way across the crease. I'm just kind of sticking to the outside to deposit that on there, okay, and then I'm going to just, whatever is left over on the brush, taking it underneath to just deposit what's left right on the lower lash line. Okay. Okay. These colors are really, really pretty, by the way. Next up is gonna be this one. This is a Sigma E41 Duo Fiber blend. So this is like, you know, it's like got the synthetic at the tip, and I'm not sure. I think all Sigma brushes are synthetic though, aren't they? I'm not really sure. Okay. Next, okay, there's like a color down here. This one, now we'll go into OMG. This one, which is like a plummy, darker mauve. I guess we're kind of sticking to the plums today, it looks like. Just putting a little bit on the tip of this brush, and I'm going over that, but also working it even further into the crease. But I'm not going all the way into here. Still stopping it at about 2/3 of the way in. Kind of where your iris ends there. That's kind of where I'm stopping. And I'm gonna still go back underneath the lower lash line a little. Also not taking that completely to the corner. Just like that. Okay. Now I want to get my dedicated blending brush here. I think mine isn't it. It always was a Smashbox, and now it's just no, what is it? It's not an it brush. It's an elf brush. So that's just like, you know, drugstore, but it's kind of domed. It's a little bit fluffy, and this never goes directly into a shadow. It's just a blending tool completely. So start going around and blending that line just so all these colors kind of get together in a nice blurred sort of effect. You know, there's no hard edges. We don't want hard lines. This look is a little darker today than I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. I mean, you know, there's so many colors in this that, you know, you have a lot of picks you can dial things down with, and you know, when it's the first go on a palette, you sort of learn a lot of how pigmented things are going to be and how they're going to show up on your skin. You know. Okay, so let's go now with, what do I want? Okay, what's this? This one is another Morphe Jeffree Star. This is, I want to say, IS11, and it's a flat brush, thin, flat brush. And I think I'm going to take a little bit of my Urban Decay All-Nighter and just spray that. And I'm going to pick up a shimmer. Like what? I think one of these rose goldy ones. This one here. Well, wait a minute. I guess maybe the one on the end. It's called Sweet. It's the one on the very end here. That one. Okay. And I'm going to pick up a little bit of that. Sometimes, as you know, sometimes your shimmers will show up a little better if your brush is a little bit damp. Okay, so I'm just going towards the middle of my eye here and putting a little bit of that down. And that coming up a little more coppery than I thought it would, but I'll still be fine with that. Okay, and then I'm going for one of my smaller brushes, like, what is this? This one is a, it's a Sigma Detail it's supposed to be a lip brush, but like I say, it's not rocket science. You can use whatever brush you want. This is an LO4, and looks like that. It's very small for detail, and I'm going into the color called Aces, which is right here. That's Aces, and I kind of just want to bring that shimmer a little bit more to the inner corner now. Okay. And I have like a pencil brush too here. Where are you? This one. This is a Sigma E30 brush. See, looks like that pencil brush. And I'm now going to just go back into that color called OMG, which is this one, the darker purple, and put just a little bit on the tip of that, and again just go under the eye, the lower lash line with that one. Okay, so I think that just about covers the shadows. Now I just want to blend a little more to make everybody together. I'm not pushing too hard. I'm just kind of putting a little bit of pressure there, but just to fade everything together so we don't have the hard lines, okay? And a little under. I'm just doing this with my finger because I feel like this under eye is a little darker, and I just want to fade that out. Remember, the late great Kevin Aucoin always used his fingers, and his hands were really, really big too, and he was able to get such detailed, beautiful, soft looking colors. I mean, there was nobody like Kev. Okay, so now this here is a Morphe eyeliner gel. This is in Stargazer, which it's a black one, but it's got the slightest little bit of like glittery detail in it. It's really subtle, so it's not like you're gonna have super good. It's just got a little bit of shine. Okay, this here is a Sigma bent liner. It's the B12, and I am gonna take this and literally just dip it into the pot, like just dip it in there. And so there's just a little bit on here, and that's how I'm going to apply my liner here today. And I'm just going in short little steps because with gel it's different than a liquid liner. You know, it's just a little bit tougher for me anyway, because I don't normally use a gel, but it's a little tougher to control. I find that the felt tip liner pens are the easiest to control, but hey, this is good. Okay, and I'm just pulling up where my corner, my lower and my top, where the corner of my eye meets, and I'm just drawing a little line upwards here. It's not going to be like a big dramatic wing. I'm just putting some color down. Okay, now I'm going to try to match that to the other side. Always the toughest part, but let's see. All right. Now, as always, I want to do the little flesh line that separates my lashes from my eyeball, the tight line. And I don't think I want to do that with gel just because this is I can't even tell what this pencil brand is, but you know, just a black eyeliner pencil that you have that you enjoy. Yeah, I just prefer it like that. I also want to take a brown pencil, you know, my old faithful. This is that Laura Geller Incredible Waterproof Gel Eyeliner Pencil in brown sugar. And I'm just going to do a little bit under my lower lash line. Can I not go all the way to the corner? Just again, kind of stopping at that 1/2 to 2/3 point, just to give it a little bit of depth, definition. All right. That seems pretty done. Okay, now for blush, I'm bringing out my old faithful Edward Bess. This one, Bed of Roses. My J. Manuel blush brush, which I just love. A little bit on here, and again, just very subtly going over the apple of the cheeks, just to put a little color there. My favorite blush in the world. Did I tell you? And then he discontinues it. It's like, are you kidding me? So I bought 3 of these as backup. This should last me the rest of my natural life. I've never found a blush that is just so perfect. I mean, sometimes I like to play around with other stuff, but nothing beats that one for me. So, frustrating. But I'm sure he'll come out with something else, and, you know, I'll fall in love with that. Okay, now let's put on some Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Best in the West. I can't find a mascara better than this. I do really like the Benefit They're Real. I think that's a great mascara. I did use that for years too, but this one, I try things, but it's never quite as good. Okay, and just gonna hit that a little. Like I told you guys, I don't really do the seesaw thing. I just kind of blink through it. That's usually good enough. Bottom I kind of seesaw through though, because bottom lashes can be tricky. Remember, if you make a mistake and you get like a little skip or something, don't do anything about it right away. Just wait for it to dry down, and then just take your spoolie from your eyebrow brush and just gently scratch it off. And it's so much better than trying to remove smeared wet product. So it's like one of the best little tips ever. All right, good enough. Okay, this is this Morphe Sweet Tea color pencil. Doesn't really specify if it's for lips or not, but it reminds me so much of the MAC Spice pencil. I always just go ahead and use it as a lip liner. It's not going to kill you. Also, another thing you might want to try sometime if you have trouble, if you like an overdrawn lip like I do and you have a little trouble, sometimes, you know, if you just keep these steps, instead of trying to be super fluid the whole time, just kind of go from your outer corner and into the top and then bring it down like this, like almost you're making a little heart, instead of trying to just do a continuous line like that. Okay, and for the bottom too, you can just little kind of feather your little strokes out, and instead of going like this and possibly making it too thick or something. Okay, I do like that color very much though. Okay, so then what do I want? Let's try this. This is Edward Bess, and this is Nude Spice. This is one of the watercolor kind of gloss things, and it just very sheer. But very nice. It's a watercolorist. Looks like that. Okay. And then where are those Fenty pencils that I was showing you? Here they are. Oops, nope, that's just the carton. Oh, okay. Now let's see if these will perform on camera a little better. I like this gold one rather a lot. This one, and it metallic eye and lip crayon. This is Banana Frost, they call this one. Okay, so first of all, I'm just going to go directly into my inner corner and just deposit a small little bit of that. You see, hardly any. It just is only there to kind of click things up. All right, and then in the center of the bottom lip and a touch across the top. I just like that. Okay, and let's see, we want to finish off, I think, with our Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel, and just comb these into place. All right, I'll be right back once I get my hair sorted out, and we'll kind of wrap this up. Okay, so here you have it, and this is like, again, such value for money. One of our fellow group mates, it's Princess, and I were having a little thing back and forth talking about how, oh my gosh, after this post holiday, nothing is affordable right now. So look for the sales. I think for a while, maybe everything I do is going to be stuff that is on sale, because trying to recover from that and move forward. I hope you're all having a good New Year so far. I hope you got something good out of this video today. If you did, give it a thumbs up if you would, and also please subscribe if you haven't already. We'd love to have you here in our little group, and you can hit that little notification bell down there too if you'd like to be notified when there's a new upload. Okay, sparklers, so I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend, and your week is beautiful. And next time I think we're going to talk about Pretty Vulgar, and maybe we'll sort of start getting into looks for Valentine's Day, because that's going to be up on us before we know it. So, okay, I'll see you next time. Sparkle hard, everybody. Bye-bye.